grab the camera and I'll show you why we're doing all of this BS. Like, Mike, why don't you shut up and just get the car running? I know. Well, these guys don't see, this one is over and back, and then this guy is over and back on the other side, and it kind of goes like that. I saw that some places make adapters. I think it's Fast. They make all kinds of cool stuff. The problem is I can't afford their stuff, so I'm just going to make my own, and it's not going to be too terribly difficult. What we'll do is we'll just put that spacer guy like that, and I will get a piece. We'll kind of do a little CAD modeling there, and we'll figure out what we need to kind of hit the center. We'll cut this little portion out of this part, and then we'll lay that guy on top, tack it, weld it down, and that'll provide, just a hair of a gap. All right, a couple seconds later, and we got a template. So I basically just found kind of the radius of this guy and copied it over top of this guy, and then just kind of did a little connect the dots in between. So there we go. Just wanted to give you guys a close-up view of these guys. A lot of times people have an unrealistic view or idea of what a plasma cutter can do. And this is stainless steel. I have a 45 amp Hypertherm, which is a pretty nice machine, high quality machine. It's kind of what you want, although it's probably old now. But this is what stainless does. You guys can just see those edges, and this is, you know, this is like 1/8 inch, 0.125 thick, and also people think you can get precision little round holes. Well, that's not really accurate either. So generally what I'll do is I'll make them just a little bit undersized, and then I'll drill them out. You'll see this is kind of typical. I mean, this guy's been around for a minute, but this will be your typical cut for just regular mild steel. This is 3/8 inch. You guys can see the difference there. It cuts mild steel a lot better. And aluminum's not horrible, but the thicker you go with aluminum, the worse it gets. So anyway, I just thought you guys would like to see that. We're going to get this cleaned up so we can get her on. Let go, tripod. Okay. All right, so we got all those little bracket guys. You guys can see them right now, cleaned up and kind of in position with the spacers. You got the spacers. Can you see the spacer? Yeah, you can see the spacer underneath that boy. And then this guy will just kind of lay on top, and I'll tack it. And I'm just going to kind of, I'll need to, you know, manipulate things around and get it all, you know, set up correctly to tack it. But these guys are all bottomed out, which is good. So that leaves me a little bit of space. Once we get the O-rings in, I'll give it nice tight squeeze. We should be good, and that should end our fuel rail problem. It only took a couple hours, so that's always good. time of chimpanzees, I was a monkey. Here is the fuel rail, guys. I figure you guys probably want to see like a close-up so you can mock me. That's not how you do it. So I just basically just fusion welded these guys. I just kind of, like you guys saw hopefully on the video camera, I just laid them on top, put a couple tacks in, and drove the screws in. Boop. And that puts us right there on our little guys. So assembling stuff, so that'll be done. Hey, at least we got a assembled intake manifold ready to go. We just gotta go ahead and drop. We're missing 2 bolts. It's like there's a bolt missing over here, one of these long boys, and one in the back, the exact opposite of these like long, I think it's supposed to be like 110 millimeter 6 by 100 socket head. But I don't know. I looked in the instructions and that's what they give you. Not really sure what you're supposed to do with the other ones. But there we are. Yeah. Bob is being a thorn in my side. Bob! He's got like all this food. You see the wife cut down like all the vegetables in her garden. And he's been eating so much that he's been just laying down and sleeping. And then goes over there. He lays here. Sleeps. Walks over here. Gorges himself until he can't eat anymore. Poops on my steamette, which I just cleaned, and then goes over here and lays down again. This is the story of Bob. He can be yours for the low price of $20. I will not take 1 penny less. Well, look at this, guys. So this is the new monkey fab. I hadn't bought. I'm turn off the fans. Probably. It's funny because when you listen to videos, it's a lot different than when you're making the video. And you're like, wow, that's really annoying. Wow, that's really annoying, right, Bob? So yeah, we got these guys. I didn't buy t-shirts for maybe like the last year. And I apologize about that, but I just thought it was more important to put products back in stock, seeing as the world has come to an end and people don't know how to manage inventory anymore. Apparently, people are so lazy. There's really no excuse for it, man. But anyway, so yeah, they didn't have the normal blue, which is like a royal blue. They got this, which is called cobalt blue, which is a little more vibrant. And I added, instead of going with my normal silver, I kind of spiced the silver up too. So I think it goes well together. A little silver matches my silver. I don't know. So anyway, we got the silver and the cobalt, and I thought that went nice together. But they're over on the website. Cheap. I don't know, they're like $18 now, something like that. Everything's gone up in prices. But we also have not maroon. We don't have any maroon. We have royal or navy, like dark blue, and we have black, and there's this blue. That's primarily the 3 that I'm going to boil it down to, but there's other colors over there right now in certain sizes. So if you want to jump on that,